Everyone says they want to change the world.
But not everyone will.
We are not everyone.
You are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV or tree trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field. I'm Pat Krause bringing you Class B American Legion Baseball Action State Tournament. Here we have our second elimination game of the day of the tournament, where we have the visitors, Winter Colome, who are being announced currently by our public address announcer. And they will be taking on Groton Post 39. Groton Post 39, the host team of this tournament, will be the home team on the scoreboard. Earlier today, we saw Vermilion defeat Big Stone City 14-0 in the first elimination game. Big Stone City, the first team eliminated from this year's tournament. Vermilion moves on to play tomorrow. Starting lineups here for our teams in this second game of the day. For Winter Colome, leading off will be Aaron Gilchrist playing shortstop. Evan Farner is at second base, batting second. Batting third and pitching will be Cameron Miners. Ashton Klein's at third base. Joey Cole batting fifth in center field. Batting sixth, Aiden Barfus, he's in left field. Batting seventh, Charlie Probacek, he's doing the catching. Zach Bonnet is at first base, batting eighth. Batting ninth, Landon Tiemann, and he is in right field. Winter Colome is coached by assistant coach Dan Probacek and head coach Shane Phillips. Groton Post 39, their starting lineup will be Darian Shabazz. Darian Shabazz will be leading off and playing center field. And batting second, Johnny Doden in left field. Alex Morse is at shortstop, batting third. Batting fourth is Chandler Larson. We're going to pause briefly here as Dan Sudbeck, State Athletic Commissioner, will read the Code of Sportsmanship, and we'll finish up Groton's starting lineup after the Code of Sportsmanship. All right, that was State Athletic Commissioner Dan Sudbeck reading the Code of Sportsmanship to both teams, and we're ready for baseball. Pick up where we left off on our starting lineups in the four-hole for Groton Post 39 will be Chandler Larson. He's doing the pitching. Tate Larson at third base, batting fifth. Batting sixth, Peyton Johnson at first base. Batting seventh, Jackson Cogley. He's playing second base. Cade Larson batting eighth. He's doing the catching. And Pierce Kettering in right field will be batting ninth. Groton Post 39 is coached by assistant coach Seth Erickson and the head coach Matt Locke. Our umpires for the second game of the day at first base is Roger Metzinger. At third base is Doug Rusink, and calling balls and strike is the umpire-in-chief, Mr. Matt Clark. Set the defense for Groton Post 39 here in this elimination game in left field from left to right, or in the outfield from left to right. It'll be Doden, Shabazz, and Kettering. And around the infield, third to first, it's Tate Larson, Alex Morris, Jackson Cogley, and Peyton Johnson. And your battery for Groton here in this elimination ball game behind the plate will be Cade Larson, and on the mound, Chandler Larson, number 11. Aaron Gilchrist, Evan Farner, and Cameron Miners are going to be the first three hitters for Winter Colome today in this game number 6 of the tournament. Number 2 game today, but 6 overall. Again, this game is an elimination game. These teams are playing for their tournament lives. The winner will advance to play tomorrow. The loser will have their tournament come to an end. I know it's not an easy road to take, but I have seen it done where teams lose early in the tournament, but able to come back and make a run deep into the tournament. But we can't look too far ahead of that, as these teams have business to take care of right here as they're trying to survive in this tournament. Aaron Gilchrist steps to the plate. Gilchrist wearing number 20, I believe, number 20. Winter Colome will be signified as WC on your scoreboard on the bottom of your screen. They're wearing their blue jerseys with white numbers. First pitch from Chandler Larson, misses high. First pitch at 12:18. 12:18 first pitch. Under sunny skies, kind of hazy, not as bad as yesterday. 72 degrees. The 1-0 is fouled, actually 79 degrees. Phone just had to update. Count even 1-1 now. Chandler Larson did have an appearance yesterday. He came in late in that game against Lake Norton Badger. Gets his sign from Cade Larson, the 1-1 on the way. And Gilchrist waves at it, and Chase went out of the zone. Now Chandler Larson ahead in the count. As we look out, Groton wearing blue with white pinstripe jerseys, white pants, red, white letters and numbers. The 1-2 swung on and missed as Gilchrist chases one out of the zone, and he is down for out number 1. Evan Farner steps up. Farner, the second baseman in today's game for Winter Colome. First pitch from Larson is in there for a strike, belt high. Evan Farner went 1 for 3 in yesterday's ball game with a run scored. Winter Colome, the 0-1 to Farner, curveball that hits off the bat. Kind of that fluky deal where a curveball went high and over the head of Farner. He didn't bring the bat down, and it clips the bat for a foul ball. Winter Colome lost a tough one yesterday to Madison. They were walked off in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 0-2 misses outside. Really, really good game. The start of 3 really good games yesterday, where back and forth game with Madison and Winter Colome. Madison was able to get a single by Nate Rickey to drive in the winning run to win the game for Madison. The 1-2 from Larson, and that's going to hit Farner. Curveball got away from him. And Farner was hit by a pitch in yesterday's game as well, so he's not afraid to stay in there. And he is aboard after being hit by the pitch with 1 out. So Winter Colome, we got a runner on. We're in the top of the 1st inning. This is our second elimination game. Winner will advance to play tomorrow. Loser is out and tournament is over. 33, Cameron Miners is in the box now. They check over at first, and Farner back in safe. Good move there by Larson as Farner had to dive back in safely. Tate Larson in on the grass over here. Larson gets his sign from Cade Larson. And the pitch home. Runner goes. Throw down to second is not in time. On target, just not in time. Pitch called the ball. Cade Larson's arm is accurate, just not strong enough to get Farner, as he does run pretty well. Chandler Larson checks the runner at second. The 1-0 is driven into center. Right on Darian Shabazz. They're setting up for a tag. And Darian kind of taking his time to throw the ball in as Farner went back to set up for a tag, and Darian Shabazz caught the ball and just kind of held on to it. Getting our umpires here reset as with 2 outs, they want Roger Metzinger over at first and Rusink in the middle. Now the umpires are set, and we're set here for 2 outs. We've got Ashton Klein at the plate. Klein wearing number 40, playing third base. Larson checks at second. Checks again. Now they got a daylight play on and not in time. Daylight play there, kind of shortstop and pitcher kind of have to have a little bit of eye contact agreement there, and he kind of did the spin. You don't really see the spin much, but he spun, and he and Alex Morris trying to catch him in there. His first pitch to Klein misses outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Winter Colome runner in scoring position here with 2 outs, trying to crack into the scoring early in the game. The 1-0 to Klein. Runner goes. Throw down to third is not in time as Farner able to swipe third for his second stolen base in as many attempts. 2-0 the count now to Ashton Klein. First potential run of the game is 90 feet away. The 2-0 to Klein. And on the outside corner for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. From Chandler Larson to Ashton Klein. Larson trying to leave Farner stranded at third, get out of the inning with no damage done. The 2-1 swung on and fouled, and now the count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're early in this elimination game, top of the first inning. Winter Colome trying to push one across here in the first inning, take advantage of a hit batsman and a couple of stolen bases. The 2-2 from Larson. That misses outside, fills the count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, Larson run the risk of putting another runner on without a hit. And he gets the sign here, 3-2. Swung on and missed, and Larson gets out of the jam as Klein goes down swinging for the 3rd out. Winter Colome leaves 1. They don't get any hits, but they leave a runner on, don't score any. After a half, no score. Groton coming up to bat. It'll be Shabazz, Doden, and Morris, and we'll have the bottom of the first inning when we return to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Welcome back to Class B State Tournament action here in Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field. And Pat Krause bringing it to you live on our live stream at liveticket.tv and YouTube. We'll set the defense here for Winter Colome in the bottom of the first inning. In the outfield, left to right, we've got Barfus, Cole, and Tiemann, excuse me. I can't read my own writing sometimes. And around the infield, third to first, we've got Klein, Gilchrist, Farner, and Zach Bonnet is playing first base today. And on the mound, or doing the catching, excuse me, we'll get the catcher first. Charlie Pravacek doing the catching, and on the mound is Cameron Miners. Miners, big, tall, number 33, in to do work here. Leading off for Groton in the bottom of the first inning, it'll be the center fielder, number 1, Darian Shabazz. First pitch on the way. That misses low and in the dirt. Again, Groton trying to find a way here. Struggled to score. Were unable to score any runs last night, trying to break that habit here. Shabazz 0 for 3 last night against Lake Norden Badger. Looking for his first hit of the tournament. The 1-0. Slow curveball. That comes across for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike from Miners to Shabazz here. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Elimination action here at the State B American Legion Tournament. The 1-1 misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Shabazz looking to work himself on a base as a leadoff hitter. The 2-1 on the way. And he tries to bunt for a hit. Right back to Miners. On to first. And in time to retire Shabazz. 1-3 the scoring play if you're scoring at home. Darian trying to create something there. Try to get something going. And I think if that ball is bunted a little bit more towards third, he's got a chance because Darian does run pretty well. Johnny Doden steps up now. Doden playing left field wearing number 2. He's first pitch swinging. He's going to foul one off out of play. In last night's game, Johnny Doden was 0 for 3 as well. As I said, they were held in check by Nikolai Arbuck. The 0-1. Slow curveball comes across for strike 2. Nikolai Arbuck for Lake Norden Badger threw himself a gem. 6 2/3, 7 strikeouts, no walks against Groton last night. The 0-2 stays high, and Doden takes it up top. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the first inning. We're in game number 2 of today, but game 6 overall. The 1-2 swung on and missed, and Doden goes down swinging for out number 2. And that'll bring up shortstop Alex Morris. Morris wearing number 14. Morris had one of the very few hits last night in the ball game. First pitch swing, ground ball under Klein's glove. Gilchrist backhands on to first. He's going to pull Bonnet off the base, and Morris is aboard here with 2 outs. We'll see what our official score says for that. That's going to be a tough play. They are going to give him a hit on that one, and I tend to agree with that one, as Gilchrist had to make about a perfect throw to get him, and Morris, he's a bigger guy but does move pretty well down the line. Chandler Larson steps up. He's doing the pitching today. Takes first pitch for a strike. Head coach Matt Locke gives his runner and batter a series of signs. Tries to get him on the same page. Chandler Larson digging in. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. There's that slow curveball again. Ball gets away. Morris is hustling. He's going to check in at second safely on the pass ball by catcher Charlie Pravacek. 1-1 the count. Pravacek let that one just clip off the end of his glove. The 1-1 and Larson misses outside. 2-1 now. Chandler Larson in a hitter's count. Looking for one to drive. The 2-1 swung on and lifted into center. Cole coming on. Long run for Joey Cole. Second baseman Evan Farner out. He'll call for it, and he'll take it. And that will end the inning for Groton. They get one hit. They leave one. Get a runner as far as second, but aren't able to capitalize. After one complete inning, we've got no score. We've got Cole, Barfus, and Pravacek coming up for Winter Colome. We'll have the top of the second inning back here at Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
And we are back here in Groton, South Dakota on a beautiful early afternoon day for baseball. We are at the State B American Legion Baseball Tournament at Lock Carsfield. I'm Pat Krause, bringing you all the action here on our live ticket stream. Also find us on our YouTube channel, Groton Baseball Softball Foundation. We're in Game 6 of the tournament here, an elimination game between Groton Post 39 and Winter Colome. Top of the second inning. First pitch from Chandler Larson and Joey Cole is in their first strike. Both these teams were defeated yesterday, both in very competitive games. Winter Colome was lost 6-5 to Madison, and Groton lost 4-0 to Lake Norton. Joey Cole grounds it to third. Larson up with it on to first and scooped out by Peyton Johnson. Nice play by Peyton Johnson. And Tate Larson makes the play over here to retire Joey Cole. Aiden Barfa steps up to the plate. Aiden playing left field for Winter Colome. First pitch to Barfus, swung on and hit hard into the gap. That's going to be long run for Darien. He's not going to get to it. He falls down, and Barfus coming around second as Shabazz fires it on the fly all the way back to about the shortstop position. That ball was well hit. The wind blowing straight in from left center, but that ball cut right through the wind, and Barfus able to make it safely with a stand-up triple. Shabazz had a good line on it, a good beat on it, but when he was about to get to the ball, he lost his footing, stumbled, and fell down. And by the time he was able to recover and get the ball back to the infield, Barfus was standing on third base. First pitch to Charlie Probacek, the catcher, misses for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Probacek check swing, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And Winter Colome will be on the board first on kind of a accidental check swing base hit by Charlie Probacek. I guess at this point in the season, whatever works, works. Well, 1 out. That's going to bring up Zach Bonnet. Bonnet wearing number 39. He's playing first base today for Winter Colome. Probacek takes his lead. First pitch for a strike. First pitch to a strike to Bonnet. Chandler Larson in the second inning of work. Checks. Throws over to first. Check on Probacek. He's back in safely. Coach is telling Probacek, you got yourself another step. Probacek leads from first. Larson comes set. Again, they're going to check on Probacek at first. He's back in safely. 0-1 the count to Zach Bonnet. Bonnet, the first baseman, wearing number 39 for Winter Colome. Chandler Larson wearing number 11, doing the pitching. The 0-1, runner bluffs. Cade Larson hops out, but nothing happening. 1-1 the count. We're in the top of the second inning. Game number 2 today, but game number 6 overall. We had 4 yesterday. We'll have 4 again today. Chandler Larson checks again. We are in elimination round action. Winner of this game will move on. The loser will be done for this year's edition of the state tournament. The 1-1 is in there for strike 2. This afternoon at 5 o'clock, we will start our winners bracket games, where we will see Tabor taking on Redfield. And then 30 minutes after that, we'll have Madison and Lake Norden Badger taking each other on. They check again at first, and this time it gets away from Peyton Johnson, and Charlie Probacek is going to be checked in at second base on the fielding error. I would have to give that error to first baseman Peyton Johnson, as that ball was catchable. It just hit off his glove. Probacek now gets himself into scoring position, and Zach Bonnet at the plate. Count to Bonnet is 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2, and that misses high. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two the count to winner Colome first baseman Zach Bonnet. Probacek leads from second. The 2-2 swung on and missed, and Bonnet goes down swinging for out number 2. So Chandler Larson gets tough there as Probacek moves up, but he comes back strong to get Bonnet swinging for the second out. That'll bring up Landon Tiemann. Tiemann wearing number 4, playing right field for Winter Colome, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. If he would reach here, we will see Aaron Gilchrist. Tiemann trying to bunt for a hit there. He fouls it off. I assume he was bunting for a hit with two outs. I don't think they're looking to sacrifice anybody here, but, with Tate Larson kind of playing back over here at third, if he gets it down the third baseline, he's got himself a chance. The 0-1 from Larson, swung on and popped up. Peyton Johnson's going to give it a look, and he will put it away right in front of the fence for out number 3. So again, Winter Colome leaves a runner on, but they do get one. 1 run on a hit, a big triple by Aiden Barfus, and that gets the scoring started for Winter. They lead 1-0 after 1.5. We'll have Tate Larson, Peyton Johnson, and Jackson Cogley for Groton in the bottom of the second inning when we come back to Lockhart Field and state tournament action after this.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
The Guard.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field for the 2021 edition of the State B American Legion Baseball Tournament. I am Pat Kraus bringing you all the action here on our live ticket stream. Find us on groton.liveticket.tv or search us out on YouTube and search out Groton Baseball Softball Foundation. We're going to the bottom of the second inning. Winter Colome leading 1-0. Tate Larson puts a charge into it. That was going to one-hop and roll to the fence. He's first pitch swinging, and he's going to check in at second base with a leadoff double. Wind blowing straight in. He put a charge into that one. I think if we had yesterday's win, Tate Larson might have been on the board with a home run, but nonetheless, it's a double to lead off the game here. A little bit of spark here now for Groton Post 39 in between innings. As they were walking off, they did a little huddle there, and shortstop Alex Morris steps up as a leader, told his guys, go up there, be confident, be ready to hit, as Peyton Johnson takes a curveball for a strike, and Tate Larson took that definitely, literally, and he swung at the first pitch and got himself in scoring position here right away. Peyton Johnson now wearing number 3, playing first base. Pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson, starting pitcher last night against Lake Norton, threw a pretty good game. He just got kind of a little bit long into it and was not able to finish. 1-1, swung on and hit hard to left field again. Left fielder comes in, now goes back and is able to corral it with that wind blowing in. He had time to recover out there, Aiden Barfus. Again, another hard hit ball by Peyton Johnson, just missed it. Barfus ran in, honestly, about 3 or 4 steps and then realized that ball was hit harder. But with the wind blowing in, held it up, and he was able to recover and put it away. Jackson Cogley steps up now. Cogley playing second base today. There's that big, slow curveball from Cameron Miners. I think if Groton stays in, and he's not going to blow a fastball by him, but if they sit and are able to adjust to it, they're going to be able to hit that curveball. 1-1 now. He's got a good fastball. It's not overpowering. I don't think it's as good as what Arbuck was throwing last night. So if they can get it timed up, I think we can see some good things from Groton today. Curveball grounded to third. Klein off his glove and he kicks it away. And Tate Larson's going to move up on the play. And Cogley is going to be aboard. We're going to see what the official ruling is from our scorer. I think they're going to give him an error on the play. I would agree with that as well, as Klein's a pretty solid fielder over here. That'll bring up Cade Larson. Cade Larson doing the catching, wearing number 15. He's the number 8 hitter in the lineup for Groton, post 39. Cogley takes his lead from first. Now runners on the corner, 1 out. Groton threatening here to tie, looking to tie the game. First pitch gets away. And Tate Larson hustling home. He will slide in safely as the ball bounces off his helmet. And Groton on the board to tie the game 1-1 on the play. Jackson Cogley advances to second base, puts himself into scoring position. So Tate Larson starts the inning off with a double. Advances on the Cogley ground ball to the infield, and then now scores on the pass ball. And just like that, we're all tied up here, 1-1. And Cade Larson swinging at the 1-0 pitch. He's out front, chops it foul. I think Matt Locke's liking what he's seeing so far. Guys swinging early in the count, getting some good swings on the ball. Good contact. Trying to hit themselves into a lead here. The 1-1 for Miners. Swung on and grounded back to Miners. Cogley's going to try for third. He will get there. He was off on contact, and sometimes you hope for your runner to maybe read the ball a little bit, but Cogley took off on contact, and because he didn't hesitate, Miners did not have a play at third, but he does retire Cade Larson on the play with the fielder's choice for 2 outs, and Pierce Kettering comes up. Kettering playing right field today for Groton, post 39. Last night's game, Kettering had one of the 2 hits for Groton from his number 9 spot. Not afraid to swing the bat. The 0-1 grounded to short. Gilchrist up with it, on to first to Bonnet, and in time to retire Kettering. 6-3, but Groton does get one, and they tie the game. They go 1 run on a hit, Tate Larson's big double, and we're all tied up after 2 complete for Winter Colome. When we come back, we're going to have top of the order, Gilchrist, Farner, and Miners, and we'll have that action for you here at Lockhart Field when we return after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
And we are back here in Groton, South Dakota. Lockhurst Field for state tournament action, Class B American Legion Baseball here on Live Ticket. Tell your friends, tell your family, we're bringing you all the games in their entirety. 14 total. By the end of the day, we will be halfway through the tournament. Aaron Gilchrist is going to lead off for Winter Colome here in the top of the third inning. We have a tie ball game here. Identical line scores on the board. Chandler Larson, in his third inning of work, he goes it for a strike, first pitch for a strike. Looking at the line score, we've got for the guests, no runs, 1 run, and then we got 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and same for the home team, Groton. The 0-1 to leadoff hitter Aaron Gilchrist is in the dirt. Gilchrist 0 for 1 today. He went down swinging in his first at-bat back in the first inning. Chandler Larson working well here. He's at 30 pitches so far and through 2 innings. The 1-1 on the way. Curveball. He waves at it and misses for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Winter Colome leadoff hitter Aaron Gilchrist. Playing shortstop. Pretty solid shortstop out there for Winter Colome. The 1-2 on the way. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One thing about Larson so far is he's working deep in the count. And as a pitcher, you don't want to get too far into the count as your pitches are going to add up here quickly. The 2-2 to Gilchrist. Swung on and missed, and Gilchrist is down for the second time, swinging for out number 1. One out, that's going to bring up Evan Farner. Farner was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat, made it as far as third, but was stranded there in the first inning as Larson worked himself out. He also stole 2 bases in that first inning. First pitch to Farner, curveball, hits the inside corner for strike 1. Nice pitch there for Chandler Larson, a little change of pace as he does have a good looping curveball. Gets his sign from Cade Larson, the 0-1. Curveball again, swung on and missed. Again, these teams got to this point and made it to this state tournament for a reason. A lot of times because they can hit the ball, and good fastball hitting teams, you got to have something that you can change in there. The 0-2, that misses outside, and and Chandler Larson's curveball is good enough that it'll keep teams off balance when they're trying to sit back on a fastball. The 0-2 there missed outside. The 1-2 swung on and grounded to third under Tate Larson's glove. And Farner will be aboard on the air by third baseman Tate Larson. Larson trying to hurry his play there, and was ready to throw the ball before it was even in his glove, and it just clipped off the end. His teammates trying to pick him up, telling him, forget about it, get the next one. And hopefully he's able to kind of forget about it and move on. That's going to bring up pitcher Cameron Miners. Miners 0 for 1. He flew out to Shabazz in the first inning. Farner goes on the first pitch. Throw down to second is high and not in time. So Farner 3 for 3 stealing bases today, as he stole 2 in the first inning, and now he's got his 3rd stolen base so far in this ball game. Larson takes a long look. Now we're going to do the daylight play again. He's back in safely. Again, Farner, when you have a runner on base and he adds that extra element of being able to even to steal 3rd, that's going to create a situation that pitchers have to keep note of. The 1-0 lifted into center. Shabazz on with it. He will make the catch. Farner tags. He's going to try for 3rd, and he will be in safely. The out is recorded. And they're going to check here. They're going to check here. Groton's going to check at second base. They think Farner maybe left early, and we'll see what the call is. And umpires say, yep, he did tag. He was there long enough. It was close. It was kind of a bang-bang as he took off, but nonetheless, on the play, Farner advances to third on the sacrifice fly by Cameron Miners. That brings up Ashton Klein. Klein, a strikeout victim in his first at-bat, went down swinging. First pitch to Klein misses outside. Larson trying to do as he did in the first inning and keep Farner stranded at third base. Almost identical results so far from the first inning to the third inning. The 1-0 swung on and fouled. Klein caught a piece of it. First inning, Gilchrist struck out to start the inning. He did the same here in the third. Farner reached, which he did again here in the third, and made it as far as third base, did the same thing. And Miners flew out to center. So we'll see if we can have identical results here as the curveball hits the outside corner for strike two. And Chandler Larson ahead in the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ashton Klein. Klein, the third baseman today for Winter Colome, wearing number 40. Larson gets a sign from Cade Larson. The 1-2 on the way. Swung on a flip foul. Klein stays alive. Stays alive. Cade Larson pops up. And Matt Locke comes out of the dugout calling time. As a little conference out there, he's talking to his catcher a little bit. They must be discussing some things here. As we have this conference, after this game, there will be a little bit of a break. And we'll be back this afternoon. 5 o'clock is the start time for the game. We'll have a little pregame at 4:45. And that will be our first winner's bracket game between Tabor and Redfield. Tabor was victorious yesterday, 12-0 over Big Stone City. And Redfield, they won a barn burner yesterday over Vermilion, 5-4 in walk-off fashion. So conference over on the mound. We're back to baseball here. 1-2 pitch to Ashton Klein on the way. Curveball gets away from Cade Larson, and Farner, he reads it well, and he will score from third on the play. Chandler just snapped one off a little too hard there, and it came just out of the reach of Cade, and Farner scores on the wild pitch. Count goes even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2 declined, lifted up on the infield. Alex Morris back, he calls for it, and he will put it away for out number 3. So we're 1 pitch too late. Winter Colome does push one across, and they take the lead 2-1 after 2.5 innings. Coming up for Groton, we'll have top of the lineup up in the bottom of the third inning. It'll be Shabazz, Doden, and Morris. And we will have the bottom of the third inning back here at Lock Carseer State B action after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to Groton, South Dakota, and Lock Cars Field for 2021 Class B American Legion State Baseball action. We are in elimination game number 2 of the day between Groton Post 39, the home team on the scoreboard, and Winter Colome, the visitor. Darian Shabazz steps up, takes strike down the middle. Shabazz, second time through the lineup, he is 0 for 1. Tried to bunt for a hit in his first at-bat unsuccessfully. Winter Colome leading 2-1 as they were able to scratch another run across there in the third inning. Groton looking to answer here with the top of their lineup up. Shabazz takes outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cameron Miners in his 3rd inning of work. The 1-1 to Shabazz. Big. There's that big slow curveball again. As he goes back up ahead of Shabazz. 1 ball and 2 strikes. They said, I think if Groton sits on that, they'll be able to hit it. The 1-2, there it comes again. There he sat on it that time, but it grounds it to Farner. Farner on to first in time for the out, and Shabazz is retired. 2nd to first, 4-3 if you're scoring at home for the first out. Johnny Doden's going to step to the plate. Doden 0 for 1, went down swinging in his first at bat. Looking for his first hit of the tournament. Johnny wearing number 2, digging in. First pitch from Miners. Swung on line hard into center field. That's going to be down for a base hit. Joey Cole up with it, and he will fire it back to the infield. Johnny Doden wasting no time in that at bat. They say when you're in a slump, don't relax, don't sit back, try to hit your way out of it. And Doden being aggressive at the plate, he took that first pitch right up the middle and lined it in for a base hit to get things started for Groton. Alex Morris comes to the plate now. Morris 1 for 1 with a single, made it as far as 2nd, but was stranded there back in the 1st inning. Doden checked at first, close play. He's back in safely. Good move there by Miners. Good quick tag there by Bonnet. Johnny Doden, good wheels over at first base. Good athlete back in for Groton. Throw over again. He was a state champion hurdler his junior, senior year of high school. So outstanding athlete, Johnny Doden. Runner goes on the first pitch. Throw down to second is not in time as Johnny pops up safely. Pitch called to strike. Not a bad throw there by Pravacek. He did one hop it to him, and Farner handled it. But Johnny able to slide around it safely and put himself into scoring position for Alex Morris. Morris has been hitting the ball pretty well so far in this tournament. The 0-1, big curveball, just missed it. He popped it up. Ashton Klein calls for it at third, and he will put it away for out number 2. You know, sometimes in baseball you can do everything right, and it still doesn't work out. Right there, Morris sat back. He saw the curveball coming, and he just got under it, popped it up on the infield. Chandler Larson steps in now, trying to help his cause as he's the starting pitcher. First pitch misses outside. Base hit here will score Doden, as he does run well, and anything to the outfield that lands for a base hit, Johnny should be able to score pretty easily from second. There's that curveball. Now we're going to see a loop. Johnny hustling. That's going to be a long run for Cole. He lays out, and it gets down, and Doden will score easily from second to tie this ball game. Again, it's not always necessarily the process that goes into it. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to be effective. And Chandler Larson hits a nice little looper out there. Long run for Joey Cole. Now, see, these outfielders, a little bit confusing here for them because Groton's hit 2 balls really hard into that wind, and so they think they have to play back a little bit. Now they're hitting these little loopers, little bloopers that are landing short. So now it's kind of hard to figure out where they need to play. Tate Larson steps up. He's first pitch swinging again. He hit a double hard down the left field line his first at bat. Came around and scored the first run for Groton. Chandler Larson takes his lead. We have 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Curveball in the dirt. Tate Larson takes it, evens the count 1-1. Again, Tate Larson 1 for 1 today. Led off the 2nd inning with a double. A well-hit double over the left fielder's head. Came around and scored. The 1-1, that misses high and away. 2-1. Now Larson in a hitter's count. 2 balls and 1 strike. Chandler Larson takes his lead over there at first. Nothing too far here. The 2-1, curveball. Again, Tate Larson committed early and was already had his step and hands ready, just unable to pull the trigger on that slow breaker. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning, all tied up. The 2-2, that misses to fill the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Chandler Larson will be off with the pitch now. Being told by his coaches, make sure he goes home. Zach Bonnet still holding over there. A lot of times you'll see the first baseman go behind the runner. The 3-2, runner goes. And Tate Larson takes for ball 4, and he is aboard with a 2-out walk. Peyton Johnson steps up now. Johnson put a charge into one in his first at-bat. However, that wind did hang it up in the air. And left fielder Aiden Barfus was able to track it down and make the catch. So see here if Johnson can put a charge into one again, this time keep it out of the air, maybe on a line. Chandler Larson runs okay at second base. There's another well-hit ball, but right on Joey Cole. He comes in. He'll put it away for the out. Again, Peyton Johnson hitting the ball hard, but he's playing a little Adam ball, as they call it, hitting everything right at him. But Groton does get one. They come back and get one, tie the game. We've got a tie ball game after 3 innings. Coming up, it'll be Cole, Barfus, and Pravacek for Winter Colome, and we'll have that for you when we return to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
And we are back here in Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field. I'm Pat Krause bringing you Class B American Legion State Tournament action. We are in our elimination in an elimination game. Groton Post 39 taking on Winter Colome in a win and advance or lose and go home. Winter Colome Post 169. We're all tied up at 2 as teams are exchanging runs. Kind of like I said, they're following the same trend. Winter scores, then Groton scores. Line scores fairly similar on the scoreboard, but you know, if you're Groton, that's kind of what you want to do. You want to try to find an inning now where they can hold Winter Colome without a run, and then they get one of their own. Joey Cole's going to step up now for Winter Colome, wearing number 27. Joey playing center field for Winter Colome. Matt Clark talking to Joey, most likely having a little fun with him out there, as Matt Clark likes to do with the players. First pitch to Joey Cole. Swung on and hit down the left field line, and hooking foul. Chandler Larson jumping ahead here. No balls and 1 strike to the Winter Colome center fielder, Joey Cole. 2-2 tied up here. The 0-1 on the way. Curveball. That hits the inside corner for strike 2. Like I said, if Chandler Larson can continue to effectively throw that curveball, he's gonna be able to keep Winter Colome off balance. Ahead here, no balls and 2 strikes. Looking to hit a spot. The 0-2 on the outside corner, and Cole goes down looking. Good pitch there by Chandler Larson. Pitcher gets to an 0-2 count. They're looking to maybe hit a spot or get the batter to chase, and that time Cade Larson set up on the outside corner, didn't move the glove, and Chandler Larson able to paint the outside corner for out number 1. And Aiden Barfus steps to the plate wearing number 28. Barfus 1 for 1 with a run scores, takes a curveball for a strike. Barfus hit a long triple to the left center field gap in his first at bat, and then came around and scored the first run for Winter Colome in the second inning. The 0-1, that time curveball stays a little high. Larson lost that one a little bit, left it up. Barfus took it for a strike, or for a ball, excuse me. 1 ball, 1 strike now. The 1-1, fastball in the dirt. 2-1 to the Winter Colome left fielder Aiden Barfus. We're at a tie ball game here, 2-2. Top of the 4th inning. Winner advances, loser goes home. The 2-1 curveball. That one misses off the plate. Started out, ended out. 3-1 now. Larson running the risk of walking Barfus here. Not something you want to do. The 3-1 on the way. Swung on and driven up the middle, up the center, and right on Shabazz. And Darian puts it away for out number 2. Well hit ball off the bat of Aiden Barfus, but right at Darian Shabazz. He took about 3 steps in and was able to put it away with a head-high catch. No balls. Now Charlie Pravacek steps up. Pravacek had a little excuse me check swing single in his first at bat. He takes high for ball 1. 1-0 the count now. Pravacek's first at bat, he committed a swing but wanted to hold back, but caught contact and looped it into short left. Kind of an excuse me swing. The 1-0 curveball is in there for a strike. One on one the count. 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning. Tie ball game here between Groton post 39 and Winter Colome post 169. The 1-1 swung on and lifted into center. Shabazz got it measured, and he will put it away. Oh, he won't. I spoke too soon. As it was swirling up there a little bit, hit off his glove, and dropped. And Pravacek will be aboard on the air. Darian looked like he had it measured out there, and he was drifting over and looked like he had it ready, and it came into his glove and just fell off the heel of his glove, and Pravacek is aboard on the air with 2 outs, and that brings up Zach Bonnet. Bonnet, a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. First pitch on the way. That misses. Curveball must have stayed up or outside. Matt Clark says nope, it went outside. The 1-0 to Bonnet. That stays high. 2 balls, no strikes. To the Winter Colome first baseman, Zach Bonnet. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Pravacek leads from first. The 2-0, runner goes. We've got a dead ball as Bonnet is hitting the elbow. So Pravacek in safely at second. He was off with the pitch. Now we've got a time called here as Matt Locke comes out of the dugout. He's going to have a conference with his pitcher in infield. Again, kind of recap, we've already had 1 game in the books today, and that was a game between Vermilion and Big Stone City. Vermilion came away victorious 14-0, and that ends Big Stone City's 2021 campaign here at the state Class B tournament. There is a similar fate here as far as win and go, or lose and be out for one of these teams, as this is an elimination game for these 2 teams. The winner will advance into tomorrow's action and continue to play, and the loser will go home. Number 4, Landon Tiemann steps into the box now. Tiemann 0 for 1. He popped out to Peyton Johnson at first base in his first at-bat. First pitch from Chandler Larson misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 from Chandler Larson to Landon Tiemann. The 1-0 on the way. That misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. Larson struggling a little bit here to find the strike zone as he falls behind 2-0. We got 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Winter Colome trying to maybe push another one across. 2-0, swung on and fouled. Fouled straight down at the plate. 2-1 now. Larson gets one back, looking to even the count. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Larson trying to get out of the inning. They got a runner in scoring position, trying to get out without any damage. The 2-1. It gets away from Cade Larson, and that's going to get to the backstop. Runners will advance. Pitch was high and away, but appeared like it could have been handled by Cade, but it gets to the backstop. Now, Winter Colome has runners in scoring position on second and third. Base hit will get him 1, maybe 2. Larson trying to work out of a jam here, the 3-1. Swung on a pop foul. That fills the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball frenzy out here at the ball field It's a $10 fall ball. Some great sponsors, local businesses here in Groton and in the area sponsoring our fall balls for anyone to be able to turn them in. The 3-2 swung on and grounded up the middle. Larson up with it. On to Johnson at first in time for the out, and Chandler Larson able to work around a jam. Winner leaves runners on scoring position. They don't get any, and they leave a couple after 3.5 innings. Score's tied 2-2. For Groton, it'll be Cogley, Larson, and Kettering, and we'll have the bottom of the 4th inning when we come back here to State B action at Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to Groton, South Dakota, Lockhart Field for the 2021 edition of the State B American Legion Baseball. I'm Pat Krause, bringing you the action here on Live Ticket. You know, friends and family that are unable to attend this year's games, have them tune in, groton.liveticket.tv, or search us out on YouTube. Search for the Groton Baseball Softball Foundation, and that will take you to our YouTube channel, and that will bring you the action. Jackson Cogley starting things off for Groton. First pitch swinging. Ground ball. Cogley hustling. Farner up with it on to Bonnet in time to retire Cogley. 4-3 on the putout for the first out. Cade Larson doing the catching. He'll step up to the plate. We're bringing you all the action this week, this weekend, and into next week. We're going to crown a champion on Tuesday. And all the games before that will be brought to you here on our live stream. Again, pick your service either at Live Ticket or on YouTube. First pitch to Cade, misses outside for ball 1. Larson 0 for 1 as he grounded into a fielder's choice. Back to the pitcher in his first at bat, the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Groton held winner Colome scoreless back in the top, looking to capitalize on that. Curveball misses. Again, Cam Miners in his 4th inning of work here. 3 1/3, 45 pitches. He's been pretty effective. He's got a pretty good fastball, but what the pitch that's been helping him is that big swooping curveball. Larson grounds it to short. Gilchrist takes the high hop on to first in time for the out. Aaron Gilchrist makes a nice play. A ball hopped up off the lip, but came up nice into his glove, and he's able to retire Larson 6-3 on the putout for the second out. Pierce Kettering steps up. Now Kettering 0 for 1 today as well with a ground out in his first at bat. Pierce not afraid to swing the bat. Don't be surprised. Takes high. He likes to swing early in the count. Miners looking in at Provacek, the 1-0 to Kettering. Swung on and hit hard into left field. Barfus up with it, and he'll put it away. And Groton is retired in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on after 4 complete. We are still tied for winner Colome. They're going to turn the lineup over, and we'll go back to Gilchrist, Farner, and Miners, and we'll have the top of the 5th inning when we return to Lockhart Field and State B action after this.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
And we're back here in Groton, South Dakota. State B American Legion baseball action going on here. We are in our second elimination game, where we have Groton post 39 taking on Winter Colome post 169. We've got ourselves a ball game here, folks, as we see the line score here. Both teams tied up here 2-2. Chandler Larson beginning his fifth inning of work. First pitch on the way to Aaron Gilchrist is hit hard into left, but right on Johnny Doden. He doesn't even hardly have to move. And Gilchrist retired on one pitch. I don't think he's kind of struggling a little bit today, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, and he said to himself, first pitch, if it's there, I'm swinging. And he swung, hit it hard, but right at Johnny Doden for the first out. That brings up Evan Farner. Farner's reached in his first 2 at-bats. Takes the first pitch down low and away. Ball 1. Farner was hit by a pitch and reached on an error, officially 0 for 1. Did come around to score in the third inning. Also has 3 stolen bases on the day. The 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike from Chandler Larson to Evan Farner. Farner playing second base for Winter Colome. The 1-1 curveball swung on and missed. You can kind of tell here a little bit, I think, that Chandler Larson maybe is losing a little bit of steam. Early on, that curveball was coming across nice and high. Now you're starting to see it dip down a little bit lower part of the zone. That one there even bounced right after the plate. The 1-2 swung on and hit into shallow right. Pierce Kettering coming on. He calls for it, and he'll put it away for out number 2. Again, with that wind, a ball that's hit hard is going to cut through the wind, but these lazy fly balls, they're just going to hang, and they're going to give the outfielders enough time to get to a spot and camp and make a nice play. Cam Miner steps up now. Cameron doing the pitching, doing a nice job pitching. He's flown out twice to Darian Shabazz in center, so he is officially 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch swung on and popped foul, and that will reach Nelson Field, one of our Little League fields here in Groton. So Chandler Larson jumps ahead here. No balls and 1 strike to his counterpart, Cameron Miner. Second pitch line through the hole on the right side and into right field for a base hit. Kettering up with it, and he throws it into Cogley. And Miners is aboard with a 2-out single. Ashton Klein steps to the plate. His third plate appearance so far, 0 for 2. A strikeout and a pop-out. First pitch from Larson to Klein, swung on and grounded to the right side. Cogley up with it. On to Johnson at first in time to retire Klein. Good inning there by Groton, as Chandler Larson efficient with his pitches. They go no runs, no hits. One hit, 1 runner left on for Winter Colome after 4.5. We're still tied 2-2 for Groton. We'll have top of the order. Shabazz, Doden, and Morrison will have the bottom of the 5th when we return to Groton after this message.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to Groton, South Dakota State B American Legion action as we are set here in Groton. We are in a good one here. Winter Colome and Groton tied up here 2-2. Again, line scores fairly close to being the same. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Winter Colome, and 2 runs, 4 hits, and 3 errors for Groton Post 39. We're heading into the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off for Groton will be the leadoff hitter, number 1, Darian Shabazz. Shabazz 0 for 2 today with 2 ground outs, looking to crack into the hit category as he is hitless so far in this tournament. Cam Miners beginning his 5th inning of work. Shabazz first pitch swinging. Miners throwing well, only at 49 pitches. This next one will be his 50th through 4 complete innings. His counterpart, Chandler Larson, at 73 through 5. The 0-1. Shabazz hits one into center, and that's going to fall in front of Cole for a base hit. And Darian Shabazz gets one in the hit category as he delivers a leadoff base hit. I think this is what Matt Locke is hoping for, is having Shabazz at the leadoff position and Doden batting second, 2 of better athletes here in Groton. And kind of have some fun with this now. We'll see if Doden is asked to. Shabazz takes a couple steps. They chase him back. Again, Shabazz runs well from first. Doden runs well. We'll see what happens here if they put a little pressure on the infield, trying to lay one down with some good speed. First pitch is that slow curveball for a strike. Nothing on there as Shabazz stayed put and Doden just took the first pitch. Now Matt Locke going through his signs, giving his runner and hitter what they need to be looking for. Shabazz chased back again. He's in easily. He got himself a couple more steps over there as he was in standing up. 0-1 the count to the number 2 hitter in the lineup, left fielder Johnny Doden. Doden swinging, and that goes foul. And Doden now behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Again, I know Doden's a good hitter, but you need a run here. I would have expected maybe to see at least one attempt by Doden to maybe lay one down. In this situation, he's fast enough that if he puts the pressure on, he might create a situation where we get an overthrow and make Winter Colome throw the ball around. But at a 0-2 count, I don't foresee him probably laying the bunt down now. Shabazz goes. Oh, just bluffs it. Throw down to first, not in time. Again, Shabazz just bluffing there. Induces a throw from Pravacek, but he is back in safety. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count to Johnny Doden. Doden singled in his last at-bat, came around and scored 1 for 2 officially on the day. Miners gets the sign. The 1-2, and that'll hit him. I guess that's one way to advance the runner, is stand in there and take a curveball in the shoulder. You know, that's one thing. Like I said, a lot of guys try to jump out of the way of that, and, you know, a curveball is a slower pitch than a fastball, obviously, and doesn't take much to hang in on it. Now Alex Morris is coming up. Morris hitting the ball well so far. Again, his last at-bat, like I said, he did everything virtually correct. He sat back, hands back on that curveball, and just got under it, missed it, and popped out to Ashton Klein. 1 for 2 in the day with a single. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1 to Alex Morris. Let's see now if he makes an adjustment here. I wouldn't be surprised if Klein maybe comes back with a curveball. The 0-1, there's that curveball, misses in the dirt. Good work back there by Charlie Pravacek to slide his body over, use that equipment. As a former catcher, I kind of like seeing that. Good work by a good catcher. The 1-1 for Miners, fastball, and that misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. to Alex Morris. Morris playing shortstop, wearing number 14, looking to do some damage here. He gets the ball to the gap. We could see 2 runs scored. Curveball wraps around the inside corner. Now 3-1. The count here. I don't think Miners wants to load the bases with no outs, so Morris is going to look for one here. He can drive the 3-1. Grounded through the Gilchrist that short. Gets by. Shabazz slides in, but he pops up. He's going to hesitate. Now there might be a play at the plate. Shabazz dives in head first. He is safe. Doden safe at first. Morris at first. A lot of excitement there on that play, as I think when Darian saw the ball hit, it did look like Gilchrist. I mean, the ball was hit in front of Shabazz, so he could see it. He could see the play happening in front of him. It looked like Gilchrist was maybe going to field it. It clips off his glove. So Shabazz slides in feet first to third. Then he hops up as the ball hadn't gotten to Barfus yet and takes off about 5 steps and stops, turns around, realizes that Doden's already on third base, so he's got nowhere to go but able to score. And he scores the go-ahead run for Groton as they are threatening here. They're still threatening. They take the lead 3-2. There's nobody out. They'll have runners on the corners. They'll have Doden on third and Morris on first. And pitcher Chandler Larson's going to step up to the plate, looking to maybe add to the lead. And it looks like Winter Colome's going to make some changes here. And as that conference on the mound concludes here shortly, we'll get you those changes. In earlier action today, right here on Live Ticket, we had Vermilion defeating Big Stone City 14-0 to advance. Big Stone City's tournament is over, and that will move Vermilion into the survival bracket, as we maybe want to call it. Still in the losers bracket, but they did win. They're 1-1 in the tournament. They will play game number 10, which will be the second game tomorrow. And they will play the loser of Madison and Lake Norden Badger. We're in our second game of the day. We have 2 more to follow. And this afternoon at 5 o'clock, we'll see Tabor taking on Redfield. Tabor getting into the winner's bracket by defeating Big Stone City yesterday 12-0, and Redfield getting into the winner's bracket by beating Vermilion Post 1 5-4. We got changes coming in. 14. Okay, changes we got here. 14 for 39. Pierce Nelson is going to enter the game, and he will be in Zach Bonnet's spot in the lineup, and then it's just some defensive changes. Looks like Evan Farner, the starting second baseman, is going to come in to pitch. Cameron Miners is going to go from pitcher to first base. I think that's all we got for changes there, so got it all figured out. But the only real change in the batting order will be Pierce Nelson, number 14, will be in Zach Bonnet's spot in the batting order. But then, like I said, defensive changes. Be Pierce Nelson's at second base, Evan Farner doing the pitching, and Cameron Miners moves over to first base. After all that, Chandler Larson steps in. Runners on the corner. Still nobody out. Groton still threatening here. Looking to add to their minimal lead here, 1 run. Evan Farner, he checks Morris at first. First pitch to Larson. That misses inside. Ball 1. Tate Larson stands on deck. Larson hitting the ball well so far in this game as he's got a double. Tate Larson, that is. Chandler Larson looking to break into it here. The 1-0. Swung on and grounded to short. Gilchrist fumbles it, has trouble with it, but able to retire Morris at first. On the play, Johnny Doden scores to add to the lead. Chandler Larson hit the ball hard, kind of hopped up on Gilchrist. He kept the ball in front of him, but able to stay with it, and he beat Morris on a foot race to the base to get him on the fielder's choice. But on the play, Johnny Doden scores the 4th run for Groton as they pushed 2 across so far. With 1 out, Tate Larson steps in. First pitch at the knees for a strike. Tate Larson 1 for 1 today officially. Got a double and a run scored and a walk. Chandler Larson gets his lead over there. Tate Larson hits a hard shot up the middle. That's going to get by Gilchrist and into left center. Chandler Larson checks in at second. Again, Tate Larson, he's seeing it pretty well so far as he collects his second hit of the ball game. And Peyton Johnson, who, you know, if you look at Peyton Johnson's line right now, it doesn't have much to show for it. However, he's hit the ball hard his 2 times at the plate. Looking now, maybe one of those will find a gap or level off and lined up. Johnson gets under one. We're going to have infield fly call on the play as Gilchrist camps under it. Doesn't matter that he drops it. The batter is still out. On the infield fly rule, once the infielder has established himself under the ball, umpires will point to the sky, call infield fly. The batter is out. In that situation, as Gilchrist dropped it, the runners would advance at their own risk. They don't have to go, but if it got away from far enough, they could have if they wanted to. 2 outs, Jackson Cogley steps up, wearing number 10, playing second base. First pitch hits the inside corner at the letters for strike 1. 2 runs across for Groton so far here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Looking to add here. The 0-1 to Cogley. He hits a looper down the right field line, and it's going to twist. Just foul. Tate Larson coming hard around second base, saying he would have scored on that play, which he might have. But the count is 0-2 to Jackson Cogley. The 0-2 to Cogley. Swung on and missed, and Cogley down swinging to end the inning. Groton leaves a couple, but they score a couple to take the lead now 4-2 going into the top of the 6th inning. For Winter Colome, post 169, it'll be Cole, Barfus, and Pravacek, and we'll have the top of the 6th inning when we return to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
The Guard helps you get an entry.
And we are back in Groton, South Dakota. I'm Pat Krause, bringing you Class B American Legion Baseball State Tournament action from Lockhart Field. We're in an elimination game here. Groton leading Winter Colome 4-2. Joey Cole stepping to the plate here for Winter Colome. Cole 0 for 2 in today's ball game, ground out and a strikeout. Chandler Larson beginning his 6th inning of work, 73 pitches. First pitch to Cole, that misses low and away. Again, now we're getting to the point of if you're gonna, you either got to watch your pitches, keep them low, or ride your pitchers out, because if pitchers go over 80, they're done for the tournament after this. Cole swings and misses. 1-1 the count. I'm guessing here, looking at the pitch count, that head coach Matt Locke told Chandler Larson, listen, I'm giving you the ball and you get us a win, keep us in this tournament, and he's doing a job right now. The 1-1 to Cole, curveball. Again, I think, like I said in the last inning, I think Chandler's maybe losing his legs a little bit here, as that curveball he's throwing back in the first, second, maybe even the third inning. That one was finishing up in the strike zone. Now it's starting to finish at the bottom side of it. The 2-1. Fastball misses high, a little bit away. 3-1. Again, a lot of times when you start seeing a pitcher struggling to find the zone, first thing to go for a pitcher is their legs. 3-1. That's at the knees for a strike. And the 3-1 misses, or excuse me, the 3-2 misses, and Joey Cole is going to be aboard with a leadoff walk. I'm just getting a lot of blowing in the mic, so thank you. Aiden Barfus steps up. Barfus hit the ball hard his last two at-bats, hit a triple and scored back in the second, and hit a hard line drive to the center fielder in the fourth. Runner goes on the first pitch. Cade Larson's throw down to second is not in time as Cole slides. Good slide on the outside of the bag, and Alex Morris couldn't get the tag down fast enough. Throw on target, just not in time. Aiden Barfus steps back in. 1-0 pitch on the inside corner for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Joey Cole led off the inning with a walk and then stole second. The 1-1 swung on and grounded up the middle. Morris gloves it from the second base side. Not in time. And on the play, Joey Cole will advance to third. Nice play there by Morris. However, Barfus gets down the line pretty quick, and he is able to reach safely. And now we've got runners on the corners. Nobody out here. This is kind of a repeat of what happened with Groton in the previous inning, where they threatened early here with no outs. Groton hanging on to a 2-run lead, but Winter Colome threatening here as they've gotten their first 2 hitters on base here in the top of the 6th inning. Barfus goes from first. They'll throw down to second. That's going to be thrown through. And Barfus is in safe. Pitch called a strike. Now Winter Colome runners on second and third. We'll see here with nobody out. Looks like the infield's maybe going to play about halfway in. Not necessarily trying to cut the run. Ground ball to Tate Larson at third. He checks and fires across. Good play there by Tate Larson. Tate Larson charged hard on that play, did a nice job. Looked Joey Cole back to third and made a good strong throw across the diamond to retire Charlie Pravacek. Pierce Nelson stepping in for his first at-bat of the ball game. He came in as a defensive substitution. He's now batting for Zach Bonespot. First pitch swinging. Johnny Doden chases it, and it will go out of play. Tough angle for us here up in the press box, but with the wind blowing, I'm guessing that one hooked out of play. So Chandler Larson jumps ahead here. No balls and 1 strike. Looking to work out of a jam here as Winter Colome put their first 2 runners on. And now they're at second and third. Trying to strand them out there. No harm done. The 0-1 at the knees for a strike. And Chandler Larson quickly ahead here. No balls and 2 strikes. Again, Pierce Nelson playing second base for Winter Colome, post 169. The 0-2 stays high. Again, Cade Larson got to do a good job back there as one of the runs for sure for post 169 came on a pass ball that got away from him. The 1-2 on the way, curveball. That one comes right down the middle and finishes for a strikeout. And Pierce Nelson down looking for the second out. That gets Groton dugout fired up as Chandler Larson now has 2 outs. Landon Tiemann at the plate. Tiemann 0 for 2. And Chandler Larson 1 out away from getting out of a jam. And I'm not sure what happened there as Joey Cole attempted to steal home. Joey Cole attempted to steal home, and he is tagged out for the third out. I don't understand quite there what was going on. Now the coaches for Winter Colome are trying to plead some sort of a case to umpire Matt Clark. I don't understand quite there what happened. But Winter Colome threatening with second and third, and they tried to steal home. I don't know what the thinking behind that is, but it doesn't work out for them, and they're down in the top of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth coming up, we're going to have Cade Larson and Pierce Kettering and Darian Shabazz, and we'll have that for you when we return to Groton after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
And welcome back to Groton Groton, South Dakota, Lockhart Field elimination action. Groton post 39 is leading. Winter Colome post 169 4-2. They put 2 up in the bottom of the fifth. Cade Larson, the catcher, leading off for Groton, looking to get things started for him. First pitch stays high. Evan Farner in his second inning of relief for Winter Colome. The 1-0 to Larson, swung on a pop foul, out of play. Kind of quickly recap what happened in that previous inning. Winter Colome's got second and third and 2 outs, and they tried to steal home. And Chandler Larson going from the windup tried to steal home, and they were tagged out, and that ended the inning. 1-1 pitch to Larson is in there for a strike. Not sure exactly what the reasoning behind that was, but it didn't work out for Winter Colome. And now we're back in here, top or bottom of the sixth inning. The 1-ball, 2-strike pitch to Cade Larson. That one stays high, evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Farner gets the sign from Provacek. The 2-2 on the way, swung on and missed, and Larson is down swinging. We're out number 1, and that'll bring up number 5, the right fielder, Pierce Kettering. Pierce Kettering. 0 for 2 so far in today's ball game. He's got a ground out and a fly out. First pitch on the way. Curveball that stays high. Farner telling himself, got to stay on that, snap that ball down, stay on top of it. The 1-0 to Kettering. Swung on and popped up on the infield. Pierce Nelson calling for it. And Pierce retires Pierce for the second out. That brings up top of the order and Darian Shabazz. Shabazz broke into the hit category finally in that 5th inning where he singled sharply into center field. He did come around and score later in that inning. Officially on the day, 1 for 3. Takes the first one in the dirt for a ball. Evan Farner looking in, gets the sign, the 1-0. And Shabazz leaves that one upstairs. Takes it for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning here. 7 innings is the game length. The 2-0 swung on and missed. Shabazz swings through it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Shabazz trying to get something started with 2 outs for Groton. The 2-1. That one's lifted in the infield. Pierce Nelson calls for it, and he puts it away. Nelson coming in for a defensive replacement. He's had to do his work so far, and he puts away 2 in this inning. 3 up, 3 down for Groton in the bottom of the 6th inning. We're going to go to the top of the 7th, Winter Colome's last chance, where we're going to see Tiemann, Gilchrist, and Farner, and we'll have the top of the 7th inning when we return to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
The Guard.
Top of the 7th inning here in Groton. Elimination game. Landon Tiemann will lead off for Winter Colome. He was at bat in the previous inning when Joey Cole tried to steal home and was thrown out. First pitch swinging, he fouls it off. Chandler Larson beginning his 7th inning of work. That was his 90th pitch of the ball game. Hoping to be able to finish it before he reaches the 105 mark. The 0-1, the Tiemann, that misses in the dirt. Certainly something that's doable. Chandler does do a nice job throwing strikes, but as I said in previous innings, it looks like his legs are starting to go a little bit as he's losing a little bit of velocity on his fastball and a little bit of break on his curveball. The 1-1, swung on and grounded over here to third just wide as Tate Larson gives it a look, but it does stay foul. Umpire Doug Rusink is going to retrieve the ball, throw it into the dugout. So Larson ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Winner of this game will advance to play tomorrow at noon. The loser will be done. Who they will play is to be determined based on the outcome of this afternoon's championship round games. The 1-2, curveball. That's down the middle for strike 3. And Tiemann is down looking for out number 1. Outstanding curveball there by Chandler Larson. He needed a big pitch there, and he delivered. That's going to bring up. Looks like we've got a pinch hitter coming in for Jesse Colson coming into bat for Winter Colome. Now wearing number 3. Jesse Colson for Aaron Gilchrist. First pitch for a strike. Up to this point, Aaron Gilchrist was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The 1 is misses high. 1-1 the count here to the pinch hitter, number 3, Jesse Colson. The 1-1 on the way. Fouled back. Kind of a big spot here to bring in a pinch hitter for the leadoff hitter. But Coach Phillips, confidence in his guys off the bench, says, you know what, Jesse, grab a bat, you're going to get us started. Trying to put some confidence in him. 1 ball and 2 strikes, Chandler Larson. The 1-2 on the way. That misses out and away. Not a bad pitch. Good tease out there, getting him looking out there. Now with the 2-2 count, he can work back in. Kind of mix something up here a little bit through a good curveball to team, and maybe we'll see that again. The 2-2 fastball fouled straight back. Good swing there by Colson. He's right on the fastball. Let's see here now if Chandler throws a little wrinkle in there. He's throwing a couple of fastballs, and Colson right on him. We'll see now if maybe he snaps a curveball out, gets him to chase. The 2-2, there's that curveball, and he chops it foul. Colson battling, good at bat. He's fouled off a couple of good pitches. He's staying alive in the at-bat. 2-2 the count. If I'm Chandler and I want to throw that curveball, I maybe don't throw that one. Maybe for a strike, get it snap off. Have Larson move his body to block it. The 2-2 fastball driven hard into the left center field gap. That's going to be down for a base hit. Doden up with it. And fires it back in. And I tell you what, Coach Phillips knew something the rest of us didn't know, that putting Colson in was going to be a good decision, and he delivers. And that brings our tying run to the plate, and Evan Farner has reached twice. He's got hit by a pitch. He reached on an error, but then flied out to Pierce Kettering in his last at-bat. Colson takes his lead from first. First pitch to Farner is in the dirt. Chandler Larson at 101 pitches. Potentially his last batter here. We'll see how this one goes. If he can get Farner in the next 2 or 3 pitches. Pitch called a strike. He can finish the batter, however, once he reaches that 105 pitch mark, he does have to come off, and his game will be over. The 1-1 swung on and grounded up the middle. Morris on to second for one. Oh, no. They're calling Colson out at second, saying that the ball was dropped on the saying that as he was trying to pull the ball out of his glove. What happened here is Alex Morris flips it to Jackson Cogley. Cogley catches it, and as he's going to exchange from glove to hand, the ball came out. Umpire Doug Rusing saying he had it long enough to secure the out, but when he was going to exchange to his throwing hand, the ball came out. As it sits right now, there's 2 outs, a runner on first base, as Evan Farner is on first base on the fielder's choice. Coach Phillips is talking with the home plate umpire, Matt Clark. Matt Clark kind of telling him what his feelings on the deal. Doug Rusink was the umpire on the call, and the call will stand as called. And we're back to baseball here. Now Chandler Larson at 103. This will be the end, most likely his last batter. Let's see if this can, as Cameron Miners steps to the plate. Miners was the starting pitcher for Winter Colome. Threw a nice game. First pitch misses off the plate. Miners so far, he's 1 for 3 on the day. He's hit the ball hard a couple of times, fly it out to center and hit a single. The 1-0, grounded chop foul. Coach Phillips up with it, and he'll fire it back into 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 the count to the Winter Colome first baseman, Cam Miners. 1 and 1 the count here. We're 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. Winter Colome down to their last out. The 1-1 curveball that hits across the middle for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Winter Colome down to their final strike. Runner at first really means nothing. So if he takes off, I'm hoping that they just let him go, just leave him be, work the hitter here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner goes. Pitches strike 3, and Miners goes down looking for out number 3, and that will end the game. Groton survives. Groton survives 4-2 and will advance. Groton survives and will advance. We'll take a quick break here, and when we return, we will do a post-game wrap of this game and a kind of a wrap on this morning session, a quick preview of the afternoon. We'll do that all when we return to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to Groton, South Dakota, Lockhart Field. I'm Pat Krause. In a game just completed, we saw the host team, Groton Post 39, hang on to defeat Winter Colome Post 169 4-2. Outstanding ball game. Chandler Larson throws just a gem of a game. 107 pitches through 7 innings, and he will be the victor on the mound. Groton there kind of had mirror images of each other, Winter Colome and Groton, throughout the first few innings. About the first 4 innings, we had each team scoring runs in the second and third, then nothing in the fourth, and the change came there in the bottom of the 5th inning, where Groton was able to push a couple runs across in the bottom of the 5th. And then Chandler Larson said, all right, give me the ball, and I'll put you guys, we'll be playing again tomorrow. And he threw a well-pitched game. And it's kind of what you hope for in your older players, leaders on the team. And he stepped up and threw a great game. Take nothing away from Winter Colome as they clawed their way back in. Cam Miners, he started the game for Winter Colome, threw himself a pretty good game. You know, he was keeping Groton off balance with that curveball, but then they started to hit him around, get around the second, third time through. And Groton caught up to him and started to get the timing down. And then they brought in Evan Farner. Farner did an okay job, but just not enough to come away with a victory here today. And that will end Winter Colome's campaign here in Groton at the 2021 State B American Legion Baseball Tournament. So Groton will advance, as did Vermilion this morning. Vermilion defeated Big Stone City 14-0. So those two will advance on the losers bracket side. Their opponents are to be determined. We will have 2 more games this afternoon. We start at 5 o'clock with Tabor taking on Redfield. And 30 minutes after that game's completed, we'll have Madison taking on Lake Norden Badger. And that will wrap up our day's action. As I said, the game starts at 5 o'clock this afternoon. We'll start our coverage here on Live Ticket at about 4:45. We'll do a short little pregame preview and recap and go through starting lineups and all that good stuff to get you guys prepared for the afternoon session. Again, 2 winners today so far, Vermilion and Groton. We'll have 2 more winners tonight with the championship round games. And we'll be bringing you all the action right here on Live Ticket. Again, search us out, groton.liveticket.tv, or find us on YouTube. Go to your YouTube channel or YouTube page and search out Groton Baseball Softball Foundation. That'll take you to our channel. We'll bring you all the coverage right here live. Again, I want to thank my production man, Axel Warrington. Axel doing an outstanding job of keeping things flowing and letting me just do my thing and talk about baseball. And he's keeping me going and keeping things rocking here. Groton Baseball Softball Foundation, I want to thank them for providing us with the equipment and this opportunity to bring you all the action live. And, of course, all the sponsors that we have, because without you, this is not possible. So we'll see you all again back here. Again, we'll do pregame at 4:45, first pitch at around 5 o'clock, and that'll be Tabor taking on Redfield. We'll have that all in its entirety when we return to Groton and Lockhart Field this afternoon. We'll see you then. Thank you for listening.